My husband Robert used to say that woman is a necessary evil. I was necessary to run his house, cook his meals, share his bed. And no matter how well I performed these tasks, I would still be evil. I would still be less. Every night, I would still need to listen to his instruction. And I did. Oh, I did, for a very long time. I was a good wife. I went to my husband every night, hoping one night it might be different. It would be like the novels, the poems that Eleanor and I had read together. But no, it never was. And on top of all of that, he started giving me rules, asking me endless questions. Have you gone to confession, Barbara? Have you said your prayers, Barbara? Have you called on Mrs. Dowd? Have you called on Mrs. Weston? Have you sat in a room full of these women and talked of nothing but sin? And I complied, because I knew what he had promised me. He promised to take me east with him the next time he went on one of his missions. He promised to show me the world. There was always something I did wrong. You'll have to remain in England, Barbara. The East is full of long-haired men that might lead you to temptation. You both know you're weak. Weak. I was weak. But even after months of starvation, I was not that weak. It was brutal and carnal, and all the things I had forbade myself from doing or thinking. I admit I scared myself a little. But when dawn arrived, that ache inside me was finally gone. I could think clearly. For a moment, I thought I could feel my heartbeat again. Just briefly, but it was there. If normal women were evil, then what was I? If godly women were still evil, then what was I? After that night, I was no longer Mrs. Robert Gary. That much was obvious. If he couldn't save me, then perhaps nobody could. Perhaps I could do what I liked. And as I schemed this, Olive Dowd arrived at my door.